Scar mentioned there were strangers in town.
Well met, friend, and welcome to my home.
For resources and power. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to the US Army, one of 3 factions in active aggression, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. Set in the near future, the US Army is strung out by multiple deployments all over the world. Recurring defense budget cuts have led to equipment wear and cancellation of new weapon systems. Still, armed with the faithful Abrams tank, the US Army is a veteran dreadnought to be reckoned with. American bases are not as confined as the Chimera, nor as extended as the cartel bases, but they beat them both where sturdiness is concerned. Their refineries are amongst the cheapest to run in the world, and their tankers have the greatest capacity. However, they're unable to process more advanced rare earth elements. The US Army bases require a substantial amount of electricity to run properly, especially for their defense systems, the Phalanx and the Patriot. Both Phalanx and Patriot will have to be kept plugged in at all times to be operational. Should the enemy deprive them of their power source, those deadly weapon systems will be instantly neutralized, opening a deadly breach in your defenses. US Army survey teams drive a specially modified Humvee rigged with geological equipment to identify the procedurally generated resources on the map. They are fast and able to quickly cover vast areas, and are armed with a heavy machine gun, which makes them capable of performing military scouting and engagement with enemy infantry. In its barracks, the US Army enjoys the largest selection of immediately available infantry units, cheap and well balanced. Riflemen, anti-tank, anti-air, and mortar teams are at your disposal. Most US Army units can be upgraded individually in their original buildings or by groups in some dedicated research buildings, logistics centers, and technical centers. Early, you'll decide to either deploy the light vehicle bay or the hospital, unlocking the ubiquitous Humvee for scouting and access to armored transport, or if choosing the hospital, medicalized helicopters to recover and treat the wounds of wounded soldiers. US Army units are experienced in their given roles, and once upgraded are generally considered the best in their field. The reverse side of the coin is that they are mostly limited to their intended role and prove a powerful force perhaps lacking in diversity. Next time, discover the Chimera, a UNO-funded peacekeeping force in active aggression, coming 2015.
Okay, well, this one's gonna be big. Huge.
Do I need to remind you what happened the last time you tried to pull a huge job?
Let's go, you try it, lady. Now give me the money.
This is gonna be different.
It's a villa.
So if we're gonna do this, we need to put some people together. We need somebody who knows alarm systems.
He's the best.
Yeah. Are you sure he knows what he's doing?
Someone to watch our backs.
Whoops. Guess I should probably put my glasses on.
Nice.
Well, well, well. And just who do we have here?
Hi, Cleopatra, at your service.
I just bet you are. Follow me. And now, the piece de resistance. Voila!
Oh, wow. Stop it. Stop it!
Oh, my.
Let me help! Ta-da!
Honestly, I can't touch that.
Come on, guys. We gotta go. Let's go. Come on. Okay.
Well, that went down pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we should do this more often.
As a team.
As
a team.
Oh, how cute. Good morning.
Let's see how they fare in various combat situations. When you are facing enemies from the distance as a phlogistoneer, you can lay down a minefield in advance and swarm your approaching enemies with rockets. Should they survive that, you can easily blast them away with a devastating rain of projectiles. When you play as an umbralist, you should sneak up close and use the blink assault. Your attacks will receive a huge damage bonus after you shed your cloak of shadows. When it comes to sustaining damage, the phlogistoneer has it easy. His interceptive force field provides a defense boost and recharges between battles. The force field can be improved by different masteries. So, for example, you can make it explode when it is fully depleted. The umbralist, on the other hand, is more vulnerable, so you should avoid getting hit at all costs. Luckily, he can always switch back to his life-stealing abilities by using Shadow Burst. If the situation gets too risky, the umbralist can summon Shadow Warriors to fight while he vanishes from sight. If you are surrounded by enemies as a phlogistoneer, you have a number of destructive choices. Incinerate your foes with your flamethrower, or blast them all away with an artillery strike. As an Umbralist, you should get away from these situations by using Trail of Darkness, then jump right back into the battle with a Shadow Jolt spell to freeze your foes. Also, if you kill your enemies in one hit, you consume your Shadow Sigils, and you get cloaked instantly to prepare for another stealth attack. As a Phlogistoneer, you will stand strong in the fight with your wide array of mines, rockets, and protective force field. And the Umbralist will strike the same fear into the hearts of his enemies. Destroy them all.
go